Alright, what is going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am having a great day myself, so it's a good day to make a video. Talking a little bit more about Xbox. I've been talking a lot about Xbox lately, as a matter of fact, and there is something I want to talk to real Xbox fans about. Not the fake Xbox grifters out there like Queen David at Xbox Frontline. Not those guys who don't truly care about Xbox. They care more about their own channel. Today I'm reaching out to just the real Xbox fans, the ones who feel betrayed because you have been betrayed, the ones who are disgruntled, who feel indifferent and disconnected with Xbox. It is time for you guys to switch to Nintendo. Time for you guys to get a Nintendo Switch 2. Time to delete your Game Pass. Trade in your Xbox for $400 or so. You can actually do that right now at GameStop. As far as I understand, you can go to GameStop and trade in either your Series or your Series S or Series X for $300 to $400 or so. Use that money to get yourself a Switch 2 and start supporting the Nintendo Switch. And the reason why you guys should support Nintendo is a couple reasons. For one, they are the only ones that are kicking PlayStation's ass right now. Microsoft decided they were going to put their face up PlayStation's ass and just cuck for them. Nintendo's not doing that. They're never going to do that. They're never going to support PlayStation. But Xbox is doing that right now, giving them Gears of War right after announcing a price hike for their own systems. So they just continue to keep screwing you guys over. And PlayStation, for the longest time, for these past few years, they have been screwing you guys over. PlayStation has been, using money to, pay third-party developers not to put their games on Xbox. So just think about that. Think about how PlayStation, and most of you guys already know this. Most of you guys already hate PlayStation. So you really should start supporting Nintendo because they're the only ones kicking PlayStation's ass and putting PlayStation in their place. Xbox decided to keep PlayStation alive by putting their games to their system. Do you really think PlayStation would be selling the amount of units they're selling if Xbox hadn't done that? They've had a very, very bad couple years. No good games, hardly any games being announced. Their profit margins are very low, 7% profit margins compared to Nintendo's 25% profit margins. So think about if Microsoft and Phil Spencer hadn't been making it so clear to the entire world that they're putting their games to PlayStation 5. I mean, it blows my mind how their marketing for their third-party campaign is way greater than their marketing for Game Pass and their own console. I mean, how is it that so many people know way more about the fact that Xbox is going third-party than the fact that they have Game Pass? Just think about that. Phil Spencer, Xbox, Microsoft, they have done way more to promote the PlayStation 5 than their own system, than their own Game Pass. So they're keeping PlayStation 5 alive. Your biggest enemies have been PlayStation and the fans. The fans because they always talk a bunch of shit. And PlayStation themselves because even PlayStation is heavily involved in this console war. And that's why they continue to pay other third parties not to put their games on the Xbox systems, which means they're screwing you guys over because you can't play certain games because of PlayStation. So if you really want to take it to PlayStation, obviously you should stop supporting Xbox. They're screwing you over and they're cucking for PlayStation. So the only solution is to buy the Switch 2. Get yourself a Nintendo Switch 2. Get rid of Game Pass, whatever you have. Stop giving Xbox any more of your money. They don't deserve it, clearly. Start giving Nintendo your money instead. Do not listen to the stupid grifters out there, the Xbox grifters, the fake Xbox fans who talk shit about Nintendo and then they praise Xbox for, cucking the PlayStation. it is pretty clear that these guys only care about their YouTube channel, and that's it. They care about getting likes, comments, subscribers, and that's it. They built their whole channel on this stupid Xbox grifting. And so instead of just being real, instead of just being honest and saying, you know what, Phil Spencer is a fucking traitor, Xbox and Microsoft fucking suck now, they're trash, we're not going to support them if they're going to keep doing this. No, instead they just say it's good for business, and they know what they're doing. They're dominating PlayStation, even though they're not dominating. They're going to pretend that they're dominating, and they're just going to keep on grifting and just lying. And you know, just recently they decided to open their stupid mouths and talk shit about Nintendo. They decided to join hands with PlayStation fag boys who had been, you know, laughing at you guys for the past year. They decided to join hands with them and talking shit about Nintendo. So you know what? Clearly, these stupid ass Xbox grifters, they don't hate PlayStation. They don't hate PlayStation as much as the true Xbox fan does. And you know what? They also don't care about Xbox the way you guys do. Because if they did, they would be way more outraged towards Xbox than they are towards Nintendo. So let that sink in. Unsubscribe from these guys. They're fucking losers. Unsubscribe from them. Unsubscribe from Game Pass. Trade in your Xbox. Maybe you want to hold on to it, keep it, whatever. I understand. But if you're looking to save yourself some money to buy a Switch 2, then it would be in your best interest to trade in your Xbox at a GameStop. Retro Fusion Gaming has he actually did this. He went to a GameStop, was able to trade in one of his Xbox consoles for like $400. So you could actually trade in one of your Xbox consoles for $400 at GameStop. That's pretty surprising. I'm not sure why this is. That's pretty weird considering the fact that the Xbox systems are not selling at all. So I don't know, maybe they know something. Who knows? But from what I understand, you guys can do that. You can go to GameStop, trade in your Xbox Series S or X, and if you're able to pre-order a Switch 2, do that. I don't know if you'll be able to do that right now, but whenever the next wave comes around, when the next wave of pre-orders comes around for the Switch 2, get it. Pre-order it. And you know what? If you still want to play some of your Xbox games, there's a chance that those games are going to come to the Switch 2. They should come to the Switch 2. But you never know with Xbox. They're very stupid. They are very fucking stupid. They have shown us how stupid they are. They've shown us how much they enjoy cucking themselves for PlayStation. So, you know, I'm not going to underestimate the stupidity of Phil Spencer and Xbox. And the fact that they announced Gears of War and Oblivion coming to PlayStation 5 or for PlayStation 5, but nothing for Switch 2. It's kind of making me wonder if Xbox or the people running it are just these fucking PlayStation fag boys in disguise. Who knows? Because nothing they're doing makes any business sense, and it seems like they're just doing everything they can to help Sony. But regardless of whatever's going on there, you guys got to finally give them the middle finger. All right? They betrayed you, and they did it by supporting your worst enemy, that being PlayStation. Console wars is a thing. Xbox has clearly defeated themselves and basically has declared PlayStation the winner, even though it's really Nintendo that's the winner. So it's time for you guys to just make the switch now. I have zero problem with Xbox fans. I actually liked playing Xbox One and 360. I didn't get any of the newer versions, obviously. But it just disgusts me to see how they have treated you guys. They have treated the Xbox fans. It disgusts me to see how they're just keeping PlayStation 5 alive by putting their games on their system like that. Absolutely disgusting. Anti-consumer is what it is. They're being very anti-consumer right now. So, There you go. There's the two reasons. Basically, two reasons. Xbox betrayed you, and if you want to stick it to PlayStation, get the Switch 2. Don't give any more of your money to Xbox. All right? And I don't want to hear the stupid nonsense that, it's, they're just a business and this and that or whatever. No, that's bullshit. All right? Console wars is a big part of gaming. It always has been. Nintendo recognizes this. Nintendo recognizes that their fans love them because of their exclusives. All right? PlayStation recognizes this. The fact that Microsoft would do this to you guys, it's very disrespectful. They could have been selling way more units. I mean, do people really think that not having Doom Eternal, Indiana Jones, Ninja Gaiden, all these other big games as exclusives wouldn't have pushed the Xbox even more? It's ridiculous, man. It is so freaking ridiculous. Again, like I said, if they would have done that, they would have just gone down the route of having all those games be exclusive and just would have advertised the shit out of Game Pass and all of these exclusive games. They'd be doing way better. Who honestly thinks they wouldn't have sold another 20 million or so consoles by now? Who honestly is stupid enough to think that? And you know what? It's way better. Let's just pretend that they are somehow making more money because they've gone multiplayer. You know what? It is still way better to have 30 million strong devoted Xbox fans buying all of your exclusive and playing your games and just having that strong community. It is way better to have that than to just go multi-plat and now it's like your numbers are stagnant. Your Game Pass subscriptions are stagnant. The community is pretty much dead. The Xbox community right now on social media, they're just almost non-existent. It's only just the loudmouth grifters and whatever idiots are following them, and that's it. But you got people like Kid Smooth and others who are just like, I don't give a fuck about Xbox anymore. Don't care. I'm still playing their stuff. I'm still playing their games, but I don't really care. Not that invested. So Xbox should have been more like Nintendo, protecting their ecosystem, keeping exclusivity, rewarding their fans. Nintendo had the Wii U situation. When the Wii U was failing, everyone was talking shit about how they were going to go third party. Nintendo was like, fuck all of you. We have 13 million users, and you know what? We're going to support those 13 million users. We're going to make games for those 13 million users. We don't give a shit about the stupid PlayStation 4 owners. Don't fucking care about them. We're not giving them any games. They can go fuck themselves. You know why? Because they didn't buy our system. You can't fucking say that that's anti-consumer not to put your game on another system. If some piece of shit doesn't want to buy your system, that's their problem. All right? That is their problem. These companies have a right to have their own hardware and their own exclusives for their hardware. That doesn't make them anti-consumer. If anything, it's pro-consumer because they're rewarding the people who bought their system by giving them exclusives. So, yeah, that's about all I got for you guys. Just take action. You're pissed off at Xbox, and I totally get it. Take action. Stop supporting them. Get a Switch 2. See if you could trade your Xbox at a GameStop, get some money, and then figure out a way to pre-order and get yourself a Switch 2 and go from there. That's all I got. Good luck.